Viewer discretion.
If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Hey everybody, it's dafobra. How many times as motorcyclists have we heard, "I didn't see you"? Whatever we can do proactively to make ourselves more visible to motorists can potentially save our lives. Doing the job at the back of our motorcycles is our taillight. In the MSF course, I learned that you can gently tap your brake pedal or brake lever a few times to cause it to flash and hopefully catch the eyes of the person behind you. But let's face it, while it can be effective, it can be pretty cumbersome and near impossible to do in a panic stop. On my last bike, a 2006 CBR600RR, I chose to change the OEM taillight to a high-quality LED unit with a modulating feature that flashed the lights when the brakes were applied. This was an easy choice, as the OEM taillight used incandescent bulbs, and the LED version was brighter, used less power, and looked, well, sexier. My current 2007 CBR600RR already has an LED taillight as original equipment from Honda. I could replace my OEM taillight with an aftermarket unit and hope it would be of comparable quality. But to be honest, I really didn't see the point of changing out the taillight. So I started looking at taillight modulators. A taillight modulator is a piece of electronics that allows the OEM taillight to function much like the aftermarket taillight that I had on the F4i. And then I found the Supabrake. No, that's not a classic Rick James song. It's a taillight modulator that will pulsate your motorcycle's brake lights with a variable number of flashes calculated by its embedded algorithm. The longer time that you don't use the brakes, the more modulation it will put out the next time the brakes are used. If you're lucky, you can access the taillight wiring by simply popping off your seat. Unfortunately, Honda decided to bury the wiring on my CBR600RR underneath the rear cowl, but removal is not that bad. The first thing we have to do is remove the rider's seat. On my CBR, there are two 5mm Allen head bolts securing it. Remove them, and the seat comes off. My CBR also has a two-piece seat. Whether you have a rear passenger seat, or in this case a seat cowl, use the key to remove it as well. The wiring actually exists right under this tail fairing piece. In order to remove it, we're going to have to remove the four Allen head bolts at the corners here, also using a 5mm wrench. To remove the cowl, carefully spread the bottom outwards and pull it back. There are rubber bumpers at the front of it, and if you work nice and slow, it will slide right off. So here is the wiring we needed to get to. After you slide the rubber boot off, you will see a blue, an orange, and a white harness plug. The blue and orange are your rear turn signals, while the white is stop and tail. The Supabrake is designed to plug in line with the factory wiring using OEM connectors, no cutting or splicing. It intercepts the signal and provides the flashing function that we need. The best thing is that it really can only go on one way. The wiring is now done. There is also this optional lead, which is a keyed-on power source. VisiTech asked if I wanted it, and I figured why not, because you never know what you might need a power source for down the road. But let's put it back together. Now it's time to slide the rear cowl back on. Work slowly and carefully, and it will move right back into place. Make sure that those rubber bumpers in the front didn't pop off, as they often do. Reinstall the four rear Allen head bolts. Reinstall the rider's seat. And finally, replace the rear seat or seat cowl. Okay, let's see how it works. Programming the unit means choosing from 10 pre-made profiles. Each profile has specific attributes, except for one of them that has the brake light functioning just as stock. To program the unit, press the brake lever or pedal, and then start the bike. Do not release the brake lever. After about 30 seconds, the brake light will begin to flash. The first time it will flash one time, the second time it will flash twice, and so on. The number of flashes will tell you the profile that you have selected. Release the brakes after the profile that you want, and that's it, it's all set. Here is profile number 2, which has a fast blink rate and it's great for LED lights. Now we're going to set it again, but this time for profile number 6. Once again, press the brakes while turning the key to on and hold it for 30 seconds. You can see it going through the sequence, and we're going to release the brakes after sequence 6. Profile 6 is the profile that the Supabrake is actually shipped with. The flash rate is a bit less than profile 2, but still great for LED bulbs. Here's what it looks like. The Supabrake is not just for LED bulbs. It will also work on incandescent bulbs. Best of all, you can get it made with the correct harness for most bikes so that it's just plug and play. To order the Supabrake 2, visit www.visi-tech.com and use the coupon code dafobra15 to receive 15% off your order through July 2016. Well, there you go. That's my review of the Supabrake 2 taillight modulator. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section down below and I'll do my very best to answer them. See ya.